Yo, what it do, YouTube? It's your boy, Nerd. And I'm here today with my first ever review of a game. And the first game we're going to review, a true review, is this Jojo's Bizarre Adventures All-Star Battle R. I've been practicing saying that name. Just read it so I can get it right for y'all for real. That's an extremely long name, if I must say so myself. And in this video, we're gonna go over the good, the bad, and the ugly. I mean, the bad is the ugly, but it just sounded good for me to say that either way. But don't like it yet. Don't like the video yet. If you liked it, if you watched all the way to the end and you like what you had seen, then you can drop a like and maybe subscribe and maybe hit that bell notification. You can say post up when I post. Without further ado, let's get into the good. All right, y'all, first on the list on the good is going to be the characters. There are 50 characters in this game, and I think that is a huge W for real, just because you get games these days that drop with 10, 15 characters max DNF and don't release nothing. But this game right here give you more than what you really need to start off with, and that's a huge plus. There's really nothing else to go into about it. Just great cast, 50 plus characters, and more to come soon. All right, y'all. So the second thing I want to go over, which is probably the most fun thing about the game, about any fighting game, you must say, is the combos. Right. So this is a character, Yukako Yamagi. What did he say? Yamagishi. There you go. She's the character that I've been having the most fun with. You know, she got the hair, everything like that. If y'all want a character breakdown or whatever with her, you know, a guide, I will drop that if y'all like it, you know, if y'all want me to. But she got some dope combos, you know, and these are all combos that I've coming up with. So it's very easy for you to find combos, you know. So like, here go an example of one. You know, other combos like that using your assist. I think it's really dope how you can really just freestyle multiple combos and just do combos different ways, you know. And that would go into that's it for the combo section, and that's going to lead into my third segment on the good side. That will be the assist. So as you can see in the top left, you have two offensive bars. The pink is offense and the blue is defense. So if you're getting hit or you're guarding and you're in pressure, you can press the assist button and he will come in and defend you. Or you can press assist while you're attacking, and then he will come in, your assist will come in and aid you like this, like I just showed y'all in the last combo. You know, something very simple and dope. You know, and it's very balanced across the board. So like the more overpowered an assist is, I believe you can use it less. So if I go down here, you see Cool Ice has one defensive assist and one offensive assist. And, you know, that's cool. And I think his assist isn't unblockable. So okay, of course it don't need to have whatever. And I think it's a really good amount of cooldown. You only get to use them offensive assists once per round. All right, the fourth point that I want to point out right now is the player base. Now I haven't looked this up all day. If I go on to, let's say, DNF, you know, one of my favorite fighting games, been playing it, got over 500-600 hours in it, you know, only has 125 players playing. You know, what's another fighting game? Them Fighting Her Sim Charts, you know, another good fighting game that I play. 34 players right now. But if we type in Jojo, I know the game just came out, but it seems like it's holding steady. It's been around this mark since the game came out the last few days, and I hope it continues to grow, that it gets tournaments, that it has just multiple people coming in to check the game out, man. I think it's a really dope game. A few problems we'll get into, but overall, just the basis of the game is really good, and we can really just work on that. We can get better at the problems with the game. So 2,000 players playing right now. I think that's wonderful for a fighting game. Easy to find matches online. All right, so for the 5th, I would like to say like the movement of the game. You know, I love the feel of it. Like I love the graphics. I love the dodging, the jumps. Everything feels really fluid when it works. You know, you got the stylish guard. I feel like it's not too, like you don't have to be a expert or a pro player to move like you gotta do like in Tekken, Korean backdash. You know, I feel like it's very easy to move and really easy to get used to, you know, jump-ins and everything like that. You know, I just think that if they ever come out with a patch about this, I don't think they should mess with the movement, or you know what I mean, just like the feel of the game, just like the flow of it. It flows really well online. So that was my 5th and final thing. Just love the looks, love the feel. Let's get on to the bad, y'all. All right, so the first thing I like to go over, on the bad side of the game, man, it would have to be the auto combos. I truly hate in any fighting game I play, I hate that there is an option for somebody just to mash. It's okay to mash, right? We all mash, even me. I'm a veteran fighting game player. I mash. You know, you got to sometimes, but somebody just sitting there like this the whole time, just run up to you, jump. You know, you're trying to wake up, get a meaty, and they just mashing, and they get a super, and the super does, how much damage does this do? They do a good chunk. Now, don't get it twisted. It do 240 damage. That's like 24% of your health gone. If somebody just mashing one, takes no skill. I feel like every single fighting game is starting to come out with these auto combos. Now, Street Fighter has it, and that's one of the most difficult fighting games you can try to play. I just don't like it. Don't want it in any of the fighting games I have. Just get rid of auto combo. If they can't learn how to play the game the right way, don't reward the lack of practice. Don't reward somebody not practicing and punishing me for learning how to play the game the proper way. And I've lost games like this, quite a few of them. But that right there is just the auto combos. On to the next one. All right, so the second thing I would like to go over is certain characters' lack of combos. I have a lot of, like, okay, so Essie, and that's how you pronounce his name. For example, he has a launcher, right? But off of that launcher, and I really couldn't find like nothing that really dragged me towards him. Now, I've only played a few characters, and I could say that out of the 4 characters I practiced, only 2 of them really had like really great combos that, you know, that made me feel like I was doing something, you know? So that's the second thing, is lack of combos for characters. The third thing I'd like to get into is the lack of defensive options, meaning there's no true anti-airs. Certain characters, every character struggle with people jumping in, you know, there's no really real punishes in the game. That makes sense. Like, I feel like my light, medium, and heavy all have the same plus or negative, you know, and they all like are safe type. You know, only thing we can punish is either a super or like nothing else, a super, or maybe you catch them on a stylish dash. I feel like, so this right here is the only defensive option you really have. You can do this all day, you know, dodge, but you really get no advantage. They're still in your face, they're still pressing buttons, still mashing one. That's not right. You know what I'm saying? We need anti-airs. If there was like a true anti-air option, if everybody had like an anti-air option that's stop people from jumping at you all the time, You know, not just a get off me tool with your assist, just a little bit more defense. And, you know, that made the game a whole lot better. All right, so for the fourth thing on the list, it will have to be the lack of tutorial mode and the lack of trials. In most fighting games these days, you have trials and you have a tutorial mode. Now they explain to you what's going on, you know, with tips, and if you're like me, you're not wanting to sit here and read through all this, and you know, most of the stuff I already kind of know, and there's way more, you know, look at all this. You sit here and reading this, and instead of just showing me, and then most of the time you really gotta, if you're really not like a veteran player at fighting games, meaning you had to play them for a while, you're really not gonna try to take the interest in actually learning the fighting games. And that's why they got auto combos in here, because that's why I don't like auto combos, because if somebody doesn't know how to play the game, they're just sitting there pressing 1. They're not doing the research on learning the combos. There's no trial mode. I just think it's bad for the game for not having a trial mode. At least like show them simple combos and take away auto combos. But the fifth thing that I've been having, this is like, I don't know, everybody else have been having issues with this, but my issue is with, I go into a ranked match or a player match and I'm steady getting transmitting, or my game just freezes at the loading screen, right? It freezes and I gotta restart my whole game, and okay, it might be doing it right here. Like, I don't know. It's saying transmitting. I probably have to restart my game right here, and it's just a big annoyance. Okay, thank you, let me out. But sometimes I'll be sitting there for 5 minutes, or even when I get into the game and it's at the characters is showing our characters, we're getting ready to go in the fight, and it will freeze and it'll turn like a little dark, like an idle state. So with that, you know, that's very annoying. Hope they fix that. You know, it's kind of like the same thing DNF had. They fix that, it'll be all good. All right, for the last bad thing on our video, the online. I could say I played almost 40-50 matches online, and out of those 40-50 matches, I'll say about 30 of those are very, very laggy, serious input delay, and also only thing you can do is do an auto combo. That's it. I've sit and practice for hours practicing my combos, and I have to leave on. The game came out the 2nd, and it's the 5th, and I already had 25 hours played on this game. So I've been in practice for hours, just practicing and practicing and practicing, just for me to go into an online match, not being able to sit there and do a combo, doing my combo that I practice, and gotta do an auto combo. So I'm looking like the noob at this point. The game needs rollback. This delay-based netcode is not worth it. Some people, I'm matching people overseas, and it's just horrible, 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 horrible. It's a great game. I don't want to say great, but it's a good game, a good foundation. But if you're not able to play other people online, what is it for? I hope y'all enjoyed it, man. My final review on the game is, should you buy it? Should you not? It's a little bit pricey. It's at $50. Should you buy it? My final review is probably be like a 6.5 out of 10. Right? The online get better, everything like that. It'll go to an 8. Should you buy it? I'm gonna say yes. Through all the bad things, there is still light at the end of the tunnel, and I believe it is worth it. And hopefully they bring rollback to this game, because it needs it so bad. I cannot stress that enough. I can show y'all a clip real quick on Twitter that I saw, and this is how, I don't know if y'all can hear this, but I'm gonna play the video for y'all. Yeah, I haven't seen the video yet, but it got 50,000 views on it. What is he saying?
Yeah, this is an okay connection. I mean, listen. Hit up. Come on. This is acceptable? Are you kidding me? I can't even do. Okay, no, okay, you can. Like, I'm playing PC, and I'm fucking hardwired in. This is unacceptable, Bandai Namco. This makes me incredibly grateful that Dragon Ball's getting rollback netcode.
As y'all can see, that is beyond horrible, right? And there's like multiple videos online just showing this, just hoping for better days, hoping for better netcode. And hey, if you want to check out some of these combos, go to Jojo ASBR. You know, it has some great combos on here, man. But hey, that's the video, y'all. If you liked it, please hit that like button, subscribe button, that bell notifications. You can say post it when I post. Without further ado, I'm out, bruh.